Today's guest is Robbie Kamaleddine. Here's our Job Talk with a Realtor.
Welcome to the Job Talk podcast, where we talk with people who love their jobs. Our guests open up about their challenges, surprises, and secrets to success in their industries. Through conversation, we explore their careers, past work experiences, and the education that got them to where they are now. This is the shortened version from our in-depth conversation. Please visit thejobtalk.com to find the full episode.
What has surprised you throughout being a real estate agent?
Oh, God, I'm in a perpetual state of surprise from the moment I wake up to the moment I collapse, in bed. Real estate is a really weird job. I can genuinely say I love my job, and I don't know how many people can say they love their industry. I get so much energy from it, and the highs are high, the lows are low. What's surprising to me is that, especially when you're working under one of the bigger brokerages, you're buying into a franchise and you're a business owner, but there's no steps. Most brokerages don't really offer you anything beyond superficial guidance. You have to figure it out. You have to you figure out your branding. You have to figure out your marketing, your identity, things like negotiations, things like creating a contract. That's not given to you. You have to figure it out, which is why the industry has over an 85% failure rate in the first 2 years.
Robbie, this is the dark part of the episode because I spiraled out of a 20-year career at a technical institute where I was dying a slow death because I had lost all passion with what I was doing. I was looking at a career change, but it's it looks like a mountain when you're going through it because it feels like you're starting all over. What advice do you have for that person that's out there right now that is considering becoming a real estate agent? What advice do you have for that person?
That's such a good question. First of all, I'm so sorry to hear that you went through that dark time, and Thank you so much for sharing that. That's really important. I think that more people experience that than not. Real estate is not easy. So you can't sort of do real estate. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm going to do it part-time." They fail. It's one of those situations where you're in or you're out. You need to go in with support. I mean support from clients. I mean support emotionally from your friends and from your family. My friends would say, "Oh, you're working too much. You can't answer your phone after 6 p.m. That's ridiculous. You set your hours." That doesn't work. Until then I'm helping them buy a house, in which case they need to call me at 3 a.m. So it's making sure that you have a system of support and recognizing that you are setting yourself up for success and knowing what failure is going to feel like. For me, I was making 6 figures doing personal shopping after 10 years, and it was very scary to walk away from that. I didn't feel fulfilled anymore. I did not feel like I had become fully realized. I felt a little bit stagnant. I wasn't loving my job in the same way that I was previously. It's very scary to leave a privileged situation like that, to just throw yourself into the unknown. I was very methodical, and I reflected on it, and I thought, okay, what do I have? I don't have a law degree. I don't have infinite brain power, but I did have this network of people that I had built and just wonderful individuals that I'd worked with. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it correctly. I had met with a real estate coach who was a lovely person, but his advice was write a letter to your dentist and let him know that you're a realtor now. And I thought, well, that's stupid. So I ended up throwing a party, and I thought, let's make this, an experience that no one has seen before in Edmonton. So I rented a floral atelier in Edmonton. I hired a wedding planner. I had, my friends who I met at Cactus Club. I moonlighted as a server for a while. And I had them be my servers. I curated flowers. One of my clients does luxury chocolates. He did my party favors. I had caterers. It was a full shebang. And I rolled out my real estate career with invitations and with this this fire where failure was just not an option. And because I had done so much thinking about it, and because I was so prepared, I think that really did help launch my career. But I was scared the entire time. It's not easy.
Thank you for tuning in to the Job Talk podcast. For more information, please visit us at thejobtalk.com.